Brookhaven has a lot of secrets. There are many things you can do around the map that the game creator didn't want people to know about. And today, I want to test with you some secrets you weren't supposed to know in Brookhaven. And for that, I invited my friend to help me. He said, now your avatar is classic. But guys, he just changed his avatar. And now he simply has a classic avatar. And I don't know why he did that, but he's looking at me. And he said, it's because you have a classic car. And I think he's talking about my car, which is a really classic car. And he probably made that avatar just to get in my car. But now I'm coming right here because I want to test the secrets. Simply the best secrets of all time here in Brookhaven. So I'll have to come up here. And if you don't know, there's a secret on this mountain and I'll have to come right here. And now that I'm at this part, you can see there's a hole here, which is almost impossible to get into. But I'm going to try to get in and see the secret. And I'm going to shrink my Roblox avatar. And I'm trying to get in here, but it's really hard. But my friend is looking at me. And he said, why do you want to get in there? It's because inside this place, there's something very secret. We have this item here that has a secret code. And I'm going to type this code in the chat. And now I have a specific spot to see what this code does. But guys, my friend is looking here. And he's trying to step on me just because I'm small. He said, you're like an ant. But now, I'm going back to normal. And he can't step on me anymore. But I'm going to get in the car because I want to see what the secret code does. And now I'm going to have to come to the mall. So I'm coming inside, and I'm going to drive in here with the car because my car is so small that I can get in here. But for some reason, this ramp is blocked, and I can't go up this ramp because there's a player blocking it. And then I want to see what he's doing. But now, I'm coming in here, and I'm going to enter right here. And I finally got in. But the car is completely glitched, and I don't know what happened here. But the car has no wheels, and my friend is stuck down here. So I'm going to try driving this car to see if I can. And the car is completely glitched, and I just fell out of the map. That was really weird. So I just appeared here, and my friend came back. He said, what was that happened? Look, I don't know either, but I think I just discovered the new secret of Brookhaven. And now, I'm coming here to the front, and I'm going to get the same car on the right, and I'm going to test the secret the right way. And this time, I'll leave the car right here. And now, I'm going to have to go down here, and if I use this code in this part, I'll type the code here, and now I'll have access to a secret movie. And a movie is going to start playing on the TV, and it's a very specific movie, because it shows what Brookhaven used to be like. And I'm in this version of Brookhaven right now. You can see that Brookhaven used to be very different. It was just really weird, and I'm sure you didn't know about this secret. But now, I'm leaving here, and again my friend is coming to do this secret. But this time, I want to see what's going to happen. And he just left here, but the car didn't glitch, and nothing major happened. So he just came back here, and the car disappeared. Again, the car just fell here, and my character reset. All of this because of my friend. He said it was the car's fault. It decided to fall out of the map. Look, that's not exactly what happened. But back here, for some reason, he's blocking this street, and I want to see what's going on. So I just arrived here, but I want him to let me pass. And now he got here in front, and he's holding this sign, telling me to stop. But I'm already stopped, and I want to see what he wants. He said, noobs don't enter this neighborhood. But guys, he just grabbed this item and is checking if I'm a noob. But obviously, I'm not a noob. He's checking everything, and apparently, I'm not a noob. So I can pass back here. So I'm coming here, but I want to see if my friend is going to pass through this. But the player stopped him, and now he's doing the test. But apparently, my friend just failed, and he can't enter this neighborhood. And I'm sure he's not very happy. He said, okay, I'm leaving. And apparently, he left here, and this is really sad. But he went down here and is going up again. And this time he's coming with a different avatar, and again, he's going to do this check. But this is weird. He's just using a disguise, but I doubt this disguise is going to help him. But apparently, my friend passed, and now he can enter this neighborhood in Roblox. And guys, this is really weird. From the moment my friend got rich, he managed to enter here, which doesn't make sense. But now, I want to test a very important secret, and for that, I'm going to need my friend's help. But I don't know where he is, because he's not in his house, and he's not in here either. And actually, he's up there, and I don't know what he's doing on the roof of his house. And he said, I dare you to climb up here. But this is almost impossible. I won't be able to get up there, but my friend just ran out of here, and I don't know what he's doing. But he's coming here in front, literally running here in Roblox. And I really don't know what he's going to do. But here on the right, I'm going to have to grab some specific items, and I'm going to grab this bed, and also this ladder. And now I'm going to try to climb here. So I'll place a ladder here, and that's how I'm going to get up to this place. But this is going to be very difficult, and I'm going to try to do this a different way. I'll put a ladder here, and now that there's a ladder right here, I'll have to climb and repeat this process several times. But I notice my friend is grabbing the drone, and he's coming here flying in a very smart way. But I need to get up here before him, so I'm climbing here, but this is going to be very hard, and I'm sure I'll be able to do it. So I just got here, and only now my friend is getting close. So I made it here way before him, and he just went down. But now I need help. I need my friend to get a plane and fly fly really far because I'm going to test a very important secret. But he just got up here, and apparently he agreed. And now he's coming here to grab a plane in Roblox, which won't be that hard because he just needs to enter this spot and grab the plane, which he just got here. And now I'll finally be able to test the secret I want to test in Roblox. But my friend just left here, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's coming here in front, and a player showed up here, and he said, "Get off my property now." And I don't know why he said that to my friend, and even he's looking at this, not understanding what's going on. But my friend just got banned, and he literally got banned from here just because he stepped on this house. And that's really sad. And now he's coming back here to understand why he was banned. This was really unfair. He said, "Why did you ban me?" And now he got banned again and disappeared from here. But this doesn't make sense. So he's going back to his house. But guys, I'm going to get revenge on this player because what he did is unforgivable. So to get revenge on the player, I'll need help in Roblox. But the plane is already coming here, and I'm going to have to get in here. And now he's going to have to reach this house because I'm going to place several cars here. And my friend is going to have to fly really far. And now he finally stopped, and I'm going to do a secret. Now that we're here, I can step here and walk normally. So here on the right, I'm going to grab this item, and then I'll grab this bleacher, and I'll try to place it right here. But it's almost impossible to do this. Perfect! I managed to do it. So I'm going to place several bleachers, and I'll have to climb here as high as I can. And here on the right, I'm going to grab several random cars. And my friend got here too, so much that his plane fell down there. Literally, his plane disappeared. But he's coming up here, and it's impossible for him to fall down there, because if I jump from here, one of these bleachers will catch me and won't let me fall. And this is really good. But here on the right, I'm going to grab random cars. Perfect! I just grabbed this car, which is going down here, and I'm sure the player is going to get mad, because these cars are coming to his house in Roblox. And now there's a truck coming down here, and all of this is going into his property. And another truck just fell, and another one. And I'm sure he's really mad. So much that he went down there, not understanding what's going on, because there are random trucks falling here. But I'm going to take advantage of this and grab more trucks on the right. So a truck just fell here, and now this other truck fell, which I'm sure he's really mad about. And there are a total of 6 trucks here, but I'm really sure he's not very happy. So much that he's watching all of this, and he just left the game. He said he left for no reason, right? Well, actually, there were a few reasons, because we kept throwing trucks at his house, and he got mad. But now, I'm going down here, because there are other secrets I want to test. And now he came here too, but there's one person missing here, which is my friend. But that player got up back there, and he's coming here to say something. He said, "Where are these cars coming from? Look, they came from really far away." Suddenly the cars fell from the sky, but he doesn't know it was us who did this. So I put this dining table here, because both of them were going to come up here. And now my friend came back here, and they just sat in the chair, and they're really happy that they're up here. And this car is really weird, but this player is coming here in front, and I don't know what he's doing. He said, "Let's follow him." So let's do that. But I'm going to remove this table because this doesn't make sense. And guys, there's no space for my friend. So here on the right, I'm going to grab a chair and place it right here. And now finally my friend can get in here. And now this car has 3 seats. And we have 2 seats here in the front and also one in the back. But now, I'm coming here in front because I want to see what that player is doing. And apparently, he just grabbed a giant boat. And that's impressive. He's coming up here, and he grabbed the best boat of all, because this boat is huge. But I want to do something very important. Now I'm going back here, and suddenly I flip this car. But I'm coming back here again because I'm going to grab a plane, and I'm going to make this boat fly for real. So I'm getting here, and it looks like my friend just went back to his house and simply went back there. But I'm going to keep coming here in front because I have to grab a plane in Roblox. And for some reason, my friend is lying here, and he finally got up and got into the plane. But guys, I'm going to have to take off flying to test something very important, and I want to see if I can make his boat fly. So I'm getting here in front, and now I'm going to have to hit his boat. Perfect! I just hit it here, and nothing happened. So I'm running back here because I'm going to test a way to actually fly with his boat. But to do this is really hard. I'm going to have to get in here, and now I have to make his boat fly. But I couldn't, and his boat is almost sinking. But I'm sure he's really mad, so much that he got up there. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to go in here to test something very important. I have to get in exactly here. Now I have to go up this part, and now the boat is going to take off. You can see that the boat is almost flying, and the player doesn't understand anything, because his boat is tipping, and it's also almost sinking. But I'm going to manage to fly today. So I just increased the plane speed, and now it's faster. But this player sat here because he's scared of what's happening, and the plane just flew off, and the secret didn't work well. My friend said, "This secret doesn't even work anymore." Look, actually it works, but he jumped off here and just grabbed this boat, and I don't know why he did that, but he came down here, and I'm going to try doing this secret on his boat. So I'm coming here, and now I'm just going to start flying. And unfortunately, it didn't work, but now it's starting to work, and really the boat is starting to fly little by little, and it's really almost there. And soon this boat is going to start flying for real. But unfortunately, unfortunately, it didn't work. Now I'm finally managing to do this, and the boat is finally flying in Brookhaven in a way you've never seen before. But there's a problem. If the boat flies too much, at some point it will disappear because the game owner found out about this bug and ended up fixing all of this. Now my friend is coming here, and I'm going to have to test another secret from Brookhaven. But now he left here, and I don't know why he left, but he just jumped out of the plane. And now he's finally coming back here. But guys, I want to see what he has to say. He said, go to the invisible edge of the map. You can step there. Actually, there's no way. It's literally impossible to do that. He said, you really can. Trust me. So I'm going to try to do that, and I'm going to get in this plane. Now I'm coming here to the end of the map to see if this is true. And I think he's talking about this spot. So I'm getting here, but he himself is going to have to test it because I'm afraid of falling here. But now, he jumped off here, and it really worked. He's flying in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to have to jump here. And this is really cool. So much that he's very happy. But if I grab a boat on the right, I can simply grab this, and I can place this boat up here. And literally, this boat is flying. And this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He said, try grabbing a car. Okay, I'm going to try doing that. So here on the right, I'm going to grab a car, but I can't. Now I'm going to try flying to see if I can do this. I'm going to place several ladders, and this way, I'll climb up here. And if I try to grab a car on the right, I still can't. So I'll have to climb a bit more. But I just found a better way to climb here. I'm placing several chairs, and this way I'm going to climb here much more easily. And I'm placing these bleachers a bit more to the side because I want to get right here. And I'm sure it's going to work. So much that I'm getting here, and I really did it. But if I try to grab a car on the right, this unfortunately doesn't work. I tried doing this, but it's impossible. So being at the end of the map is pretty interesting, but there's nothing to do besides flying with this jet ski. Now I came down here, and I'm going to place a ladder here for my friend to get out of this spot. But the ladder doesn't help at all. And really, my friend is stuck. Actually, he just flew out and fell out of the map. And that's the end of my friend. But now, I want to test a very important secret. And to test this secret, I'm going to need to grab a very specific house. So my friend came in here. I'm going to drive my Roblox car. And now I'm going to have to grab a mansion. And suddenly, I flip the car. But for those of you who don't know, if I grab a random house and press this red button here, the house can turn off the lights like this too. And the house can catch fire. It can start releasing smoke like this. And it can also get flooded because you are the house admin. But if I grab this specific house, literally nothing happens here. I'm going to press this button. And if I activate all these effects, literally, this doesn't work well. Because the fire that's showing up here is actually under the house. And everything that happens in this house is literally happening under the house. And if I activate several other effects here, the house gets really weird because nothing happens up here, only everything down below. And you can see that there's a lot of water under the house in a really glitched way. And this shouldn't be happening. But my friend is staring at me here, and he said, wait, what if there was a tornado in Brookhaven? Guys, this would be really interesting because a tornado is something that doesn't exist in the official game, but I can use Roblox Studio to add a tornado to the game. So I have the Brookhaven map here, and I just added this tornado and also added this other tornado. And I want to see which one is stronger. But this tornado is destroying a lot of things, and this other tornado is destroying the entire city. You can see that everything here is being destroyed in a really interesting way. So this tornado is very weak, but this other tornado is really strong. But for some reason, he's staring at me. He said, make a battle between the tornadoes. Look, this is going to be difficult, but I'm going to try to do this. I just have to put one tornado really close to the other and start the battle here. You can see that the tornado battle has started, and I want to see which one will survive. But both of them are fighting, and absolutely nothing happened because the two are friends. So I grabbed this other tornado, and now I want to see which one will win. But again, they're not fighting, and this is really weird. But now, another battle has started in Roblox, and the tornado just won this again. And this tornado is unbeatable. It can destroy the entire map in a way never seen before. So much that the entire Brookhaven is being destroyed. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.